I am Reda Meftahi from Survey Intelligence, a startup in the InSAR incubation program located in Noordwijk, Netherlands. We have been commissioned by Rijkswaterstaat to establish the usability of Sentinel-1 InSAR data for the purpose of extracting realistic information for infrastructure monitoring. Can we capture small objects' displacement? How well can 3D motion be captured, and at what resolution? This case study utilized field data from an area in Webster Hoek, south of Leeuwarden. It was of particular interest due to a newly built junction of a highway in the vicinity of railway tracks and various roads for cyclists, pedestrians, and motorists. The problems we came across are time gaps in the data, probably due to SAR processing quality-related issues, as well as some oscillatory signature introduced by the late edition of Sentinel-1B in 2016. This high-frequency disturbance was instrumental in our decision to rely on local trends to minimize its effect. We used a simple linear interpolation to handle the gaps in the data and obtained evenly sampled time series. Local differential displacement is key to appreciate stress deformation. Therefore, we carefully pre-processed the data to mitigate unreliable measurements. After performing the initial quality assessment, we extracted local trends in time to identify outliers on a per-location basis. The original time series could be decomposed in three main components as the basis for deformation interpretation: linear, nonlinear, residual. Assuming that stress on infrastructure is a result of differential motion of the ground, we studied differences between neighboring measurement points. We favored two approaches: oscillations and displacement common trends. In this statistical characterization of the spectra over the entire survey area, we can see how the process of cleaning the data allows us to identify the dominant periods of oscillation. Local trend time series were clustered based on global similarity. We analyzed time series from all locations together and then mapped them. For different behaviors within the same spatial neighborhood would be indication of stress. You see here a map of the linear velocity of the horizontal displacement after line-of-sight decomposition. We aim to demonstrate that it is possible to accurately represent the important role the horizontal component of the deformation has in the interpretation of the stress inflicted to infrastructure. We can identify areas of shear, extensive, and compressional deformation. Individual bridges and their telemetry measurement are displayed for comparison. We can see a good match between Sentinel-1 stress interpretation and the corresponding bridge's telemetry interpretation. With a rigorous analysis of the Sentinel-1 time series, we were able to maintain the same spatial resolution, from LOS displacement input to horizontal deformation output, and convert InSAR displacement from data to information applicable to infrastructure monitoring. We would like to thank Rijkswaterstaat for allowing us to publish the results of this work, and also for providing the data that allowed us to validate the InSAR interpretation with the field measurements. We are looking forward to meeting you at our ISA Fringe 2021 poster presentation, and we will be delighted to answer your questions. See you soon.